Hey guys, today I am filming a spring foundation routine. I know I've already had 2 foundation routines this year, but I've changed it up, and I changed it up enough that I wanted to show you guys. So I promise I won't have another one until summer. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this. I'm going to talk through this. I might try to speed up some parts. I don't want it to be too long. But if you want to see how I get my full coverage foundation routine for the springtime, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first I just prime my face, and I'm using the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. I still don't see the benefits of using a primer on myself. That's why I got this to try it out, because I've heard so many good things about it, but I've not noticed any differences in the way my makeup goes on, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I'm going to use it up. And I still plan on trying primers, because maybe I'm not seeing it, but it is actually working. So I just apply this all over my face, and you really only need a tiny amount. So now I have the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation in 810 Classic Ivory, which is a little too dark for me right now. So I was mixing it with the Revlon Colorstay in 150 Buff. I was just mixing them together and then applying it all over. So either apply it that way, or I will apply the lighter shade, which is the Revlon, to the center of my face, and the darker shade, which is the CoverGirl, to the outer parts of my face. So I just did this yesterday that way, and I like the way that it looked. I'm still not sure what I want, so I just want to let you guys know that I either mix them together or apply the darker to the outer parts of my face and the lighter to the inner part of my face. And that's what I'm going to do today, just to show you guys. So now I'm just going to take a damp beauty sponge. This is from Soho Beauty, and I'm just going to pat this on my face. If you have the beauty blender, this works too. And I'm going to apply one more layer, because I feel like I need a little bit more coverage today. So next I conceal my eyelids with the Maybelline Dream Mousse Concealer in Fair Light 01. This product is discontinued. I mentioned this product like a million times, but I got a backup of this off of eBay. So check eBay and Amazon for this product, and they didn't have my shade right away. I had to keep checking back, so if you're really interested in it, I would suggest looking for it, but I wouldn't pay anything ungodly for this because it's discontinued. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair 15, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes in a triangle motion, triangle shape. And lucky for me, I don't have very dark under eye circles, so this light concealer works fine for me. Then I just again take beauty sponge and pat it in, and I think that these two work together really well. So now I'm going to take my Hard Candy Glamoflague Concealer in Light, which I use for my blemishes, and apply some to the back of my hand. And take just any precise concealer brush. This is the detailer brush from Real Techniques. Just apply it to my problem areas, and my skin has actually been clearing up a little bit, which is awesome. So I've really been liking that, because I've been able to use less concealer, and then I just blend it in with my finger. Sometimes I'll use the beauty sponge, but I think it works just as fine just to use my fingers, so that's what I'm doing right now. So now I'm going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and my Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, and I'm going to apply this to my under eyes and my eyelids. And you want to use a translucent powder under your eyes so it doesn't change color, because you know it doesn't oxidize on you. Then I take a light dusting of this with my e.l.f. powder brush and just apply it to my forehead, because that is where I get the oiliest. Then I take my Revlon and Nearly Naked powder in Fair with that e.l.f. powder brush, and I apply this to my entire face. And then once I do that, I spray my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. So after I spray my face in between steps, I want to do it right after my powder to keep that from looking cakey. And then I do apply this once more at the very end of my makeup. Once I've done my eye makeup and whatnot, I will apply this one more time. And I was using this as my first step, but I'm going through this thing way too quick, so I decided I'm just going to do it after my powder and at the very end of my makeup. So I still don't know if I'm going to repurchase it, because I think it works, but I don't think it's like amazing. I want to try the new NYX setting sprays. I do not recommend the e.l.f. Mist and Set. I did not like that. So I'm taking my Benefit Hoola Bronzer and my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just tapped it in here, swirled it around, tapped off the excess, and I just apply this to my neck because, like I said, that CoverGirl foundation is darker, and I think the powder, well, I don't think the powder is really dark because that's the lightest shade, but I just want to make sure everything matches, so I just take a teensy bit of bronzer and a big brush to apply it to my neck. Next I contour with my NYX blush in Taupe and my Real Techniques contour brush. If you saw my Taupe and Burgundy tutorial, then you will have seen that I contoured with the Sonia Kashuk sculpting brush and the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I like doing that, but this is still my holy grail, so that's why I have got this in the video instead of the Hoola and Sonia Kashuk. But I am liking that as well, so if you want to see how I do that, I will link that tutorial up here. So next I'm going to apply blush, and I'm going to apply the theBalm Frat Boy Blush, which is just a gorgeous matte peachy pink color, and I'm going to apply it with the Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm doing this because this blush is extremely pigmented and I don't want to get too much product on my face. And this brush is perfect if you have a really pigmented blush and you want to, you know, apply it a little bit more lightly. And that's how I do that. Then to highlight, I'm taking the Balm Mary Lou Manizer with the e.l.f. Studio Blush Brush. And I think this brush is perfect for highlight. So this is just a white gold highlight color. It's very yellow, so just going to pat in here, tap off the excess, and sweep it right above my cheekbones. I don't apply it anywhere else to the rest. I do not apply highlighter anywhere else because I am extremely oily, so I don't want it to look like I'm even more oily by having highlight on my forehead or my chin. And then my final step would be to blend everything out, and I do that with the e.l.f. Kabuki face brush. And yeah guys, that was my spring foundation routine. So I really hope you all like this. I promise I won't have another foundation routine video until summer, and I'll be using the Revlon Colorstay Whip for that. And if you have a recent foundation routine, please leave it as a video response. I would love to see that. And please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.